important to blluist. The two majestic creatures that may appear on screen are Anu and Mimi. Please be careful of typing in possessives regarding Anu. Forgetting the apostrophe may result in some very awkward remarks about your anus. If this is a blue solo stream, and there is character creation involved, please be aware that we might not get to the actual game. In case of technical difficulties, it may take a few minutes for blluist to return. Please be patient while blue figures out what gray fucked up this time. Finally, thank you for choosing the blluist stream. Enjoy the ride. Hello everyone, welcome to the blluist stream. The show will start shortly. We would like to draw your attention to some simple guidelines to enhance your experience of blluist. Gray is spelled with an E. Blue is spelled without an E. Blluist has a zero-tolerance policy against racism, harassment, and other hateful conduct. If this description fits you, please leave through the nearest exit, which may be located in the upper right corner of your browser. This channel allows consumption of all types of beverages, foods, and all other legal recreational activities. Enjoying the stream in comfort is very important to blluist. The two majestic creatures that may appear on screen are Anu and Mimi. Please be careful of typing in possessives regarding Anu. Forgetting the apostrophe may result in some very awkward remarks about your anus. If this is a blue solo stream, and there is character creation involved, please be aware that we might not get to the actual game. In case of technical difficulties, it may take a few minutes for blluist to return. Please be patient while blue figures out what gray fucked up this time. Finally, thank you for choosing the blluist stream. Enjoy the ride. Hello everyone, welcome to the blluist stream. The show will start shortly. We would like to draw your attention to some simple guidelines to enhance your experience of blluist. Gray is spelled with an E. Blue is spelled without an E. Blluist has a zero-tolerance policy against racism, harassment, and other hateful conduct. If this description fits you, please leave through the nearest exit, which may be located in the upper right corner of your browser. This channel allows consumption of all types of beverages, foods, and all other legal recreational activities. Enjoying the stream in comfort is very important to blluist. The two majestic creatures that may appear on screen are Anu and Mimi. Please be careful of typing in possessives regarding Anu. Forgetting the apostrophe may result in some very awkward remarks about your anus. If this is a blue solo stream, and there is character creation involved, please be aware that we might not get to the actual game. In case of technical difficulties, it may take a few minutes for blluist to return. Please be patient while blue figures out what gray fucked up this time. Finally, thank you for choosing the blluist stream. Enjoy the ride. Hello everyone, welcome to the blluist stream. The show will start shortly. We would like to draw your attention to some simple guidelines to enhance your experience of blluist. Gray is spelled with an E. Blue is spelled without an E. blluist has a zero-tolerance policy against racism, harassment, and other hateful conduct. If this description fits you, please leave through the nearest exit, which may be located in the upper right corner of your browser. This channel allows consumption of all types of beverages, foods, and all other legal recreational activities. Enjoying the stream in comfort is very important to blluist. The two majestic creatures that may appear on screen are Anu and Mimi. Please be careful of typing.
Hello. Hello. What's up? It's here. The heydays are here. I can barely keep my eyes open. And everything is itchy. And Jeremy, thank you so much for the 200 stream streak, man. Yeah, but I cannot believe we've come this far. Or we are at that loop again. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are good. I heard that there's a shot that I can take at the back of my neck and I don't get hay fever for a year. It costs 300 man, so $300 to do the shot. I'm considering it. I lack sleep that I didn't realize I was watering one of my plastic plants. You're having a moment there. Yeah, apparently I did take meds. I'm gonna take. I have eye drops too, but this $300 shot for no hay fever for a year seems pretty nice. Just saying. You might think $300 for a shot. That's crazy. For how much pain, emotional damage that this hay fever causes, it's a cheap price. Nah, yeah, people that go through it, it seems pretty good. I'm considering it. I was like, please send me the details, because there's someone that I know that actually got it last year and said it worked. So, hey, Veritas coming in with the 51. Thank you. Thank you. Tier 2. Thank you. Appreciate you supporting. What if the shot didn't go to your neck but instead of the butt? I think I'm like at this point, like I'm like, that would be so much better. Yeah, I'd do it twice if they didn't make me drink that. If I didn't have to drink anything beforehand. Honestly. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice being back. I couldn't stream this Wednesday. I was at a show. And got to see some legendary bands. Got to be a part of history. Almost, it felt like. I got those tickets like last year. Kind of totally forgot about it until I saw the calendar. Is that now your official fun drink? I actually think about that drink, but in the worst way ever. The thought of that drink still haunts me at the weirdest times. Cal, what's up? I'm like, no more cleansing. Next time we do cleansing, let's hope that we are not on. We're at the next stage of our lives. Who knows? Twitch might not even exist. Let's just hope it's that far away. My internet is ass at the moment, but have a good day and good stream. Thank you so much again for the tier 2. Thank you for always supporting. I appreciate it. Hopefully your internet problem gets better. Appreciate you dropping in. The show is crazy. It was so... These are like bands that I've only heard of, watched in documentaries, read about. And I got to see them live. So it was... It's a good time to be alive as a live music fan because a lot of bands are coming back right now. You should eat garlic and all the smelly food the day before. Do you like garlic? What's up, Bren? All right, so when I stream my 50th birthday stream, I hope you guys will be there for that. We'll have to cleanse then. Oh, you can't even hear. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate you, man. Of course. Oh, well, does this go through? My salute there. I doubt I'd still be alive by then. Yeah, Fuji Rock, pretty crazy turnstile coming in. Fuji Rock. And 50th is still, we still got some time to kill. 37. To do it again being 35 this year and then doing it again at 37, that's a big ask. For someone that already doesn't want to go to the doctor, to do that again, oh my god. No, we're not doing that. We're not making that an annual tradition. Doctor's gonna get mixed signals. And does he like doing this? Like, is this like, did I just like unleash something in him? I don't want my doctor to think that. 2 years. Teka. Tonight, the show. Pokemon 30th anniversary stream. We should just overhype it. Wait, who sings that song? Here, wait, let me pull it up. That song that got posted, I was trying. It almost sounded like vibe-wise, they were like a modern happy end. They better show us the next game. Yeah, this one. What's happening? Yo, Alfred coming. Whoa, thank you so much for the gift subs. 8 community subs. Thank you so much, man. Hope you've been good, dude. Let's go. Our OG YouTube editor. Makes funny ass videos. Hope you've been good, dude. 또 누구다? 그거. 네, 저거네. This video, Mita, you guys saw this, right? I was like, who sings this? It was really good. Sounds like Happy Endo. It's like Happy Endo, the Pillows vibes. The animation's a little like weirdly modern, but this part's very Yoasobi. Yeah, I like the song too. Yeah. 楽しみだね. I'm excited. Where's the full song version of this? Which will definitely be released on a different day. Hey, Cal, thank you so much for the 20 streak, man. Thank you so much. Did you see they're putting Pokemons in trains? No. Hey, long time no see. Passed by last time, but I think Blue said you were going to be late and something about taking care of a Tamagotchi. Oh, speaking of which, I have to do that. Thank you for the reminder. I did not check on my boy this morning. He's covered in shit. Hold up. My Tamagotchi is 10 years old. Yeah. I want to get the exclusive one. Hold on. Just what I have to do.
No, I have to do mine.
Oh, Blue. Yeah, yeah, Blue said one of hers died. Yeah, she's a horrible owner. That's why. She's horrible. I have yet to have any of my Tamas die.
Yeah, because I take really good care of it.
That's not true. And I kindly ask you to take care if I need to go out somewhere.
And I asked you.
And I do take care of it.
Well, you didn't feed it, so it died
I
after.
only feed it when you're not awake. Why the hell do I have to take care of it if we're... Why do I have to take care of your Tamagotchi when you're just in the other room? I don't know that your guys are dying. Wait, hold up, Jeremy. I'm gonna check that out. Let me do this. Okay. What do you mean? The stream is tonight. It's at 11 p.m. for us. Okay, so this is Pokemon just revealed their official 30th anniversary logos in Japan train stations. Starting now through March 1st, 5 cities across Japan are featuring Pokemon 30th anniversary advertisements with massive digital walls showcasing special 30th anniversary logo variations styled with different Pokemon. You could like make your own, right? That's what I thought. Installations have been spotted at Tokyo, Osaka, Namba, where the displays rotate through what appears to be every Pokemon from every generation appearing one after another. いいね. Oh, Bakfunじゃん. The only fire starter type besides the new one. There's only 2 fire starters that I like. Hinoarashi and Mango from Scarlet Violet. And Charmander もいるか. Pokopia? That one comes out on the 5th, right? It's 54 minutes. Oh, it's like people like actually playing it.
And as you start the story, the first Pokemon that you'll encounter is Professor Tangrowth. They are
This is kind of like a playthrough of it. Tokyo Skyline to transform into giant Pokemon TCG arena. Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense. Animal Crossing Pokemon. Yeah, it looks... I actually kind of back that. There's going to be so many people. Sugoi ne, they're doing a lot of stuff for the 30th anniversary. That's great. That's great. Give us more. Give us more. It's good to be a Pokemon fan in 2026. Majide. Do you think somebody that's never seen Pokemon before could get... If someone was like, I never played Pokemon now, do you think they'd still It'd be a little different than growing up with something, but I feel like people could still get into it. Hey, Silver, how you doing, man? I feel like they could. Which is a crazy thing. Makes you think. Because the system of the game hasn't changed at all since 30 years ago. Yet, the core system is the same, yet it can probably get somebody new really into Pokemon. Also, RE9's out? When did RE9 come out? Was it today? Yesterday? Yeah, I bet. We need to play that too. We will be doing that. Oh, it's if you got the deluxe, you get like early access type deal. If that's already out, yeah, next stream we'll be playing that. I do want to keep playing routine, but if it's RE9, we gotta stream that. One of the most anticipated games of this year for me. I hope it's nothing but awesome. It's not a big barrier for entry anyway. That's what's great about it. It came out right. The release date is today then. やりましょう。出たか。It's already that time, huh? It's already that time. So we get a new RE. Something is up with your mic. What's happening? It's crunchy. Okay, thank you. Is that better? Hello. Hi, hey. Okay. It releases at midnight on everyone's local time. It's thinner than usual? なんで? ゴリコさん、おはよう。こんにちはか。Did I change anything? Damn it, I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check. ちょっと待ってね。I don't think I changed anything. ミミッチ、そう。Blue got this ミミッチ。なんか、公式の特典で予約して、チパッチは取れなかった。あ、なかったんだ。Okay, let's listen to the stream here. Hello, I'm talking in delay. Let's hear what I sound like. I'm talking in delay. Let's hear what I sound like. I'm talking in delay. Let's hear what I sound like. Ah, わかんねえ。Maybe it's just the wrong thing. まあ大丈夫でしょ。Can you guys hear me? Okay, it was literally a gain problem. I just よかった。Good. Coming in hot, baby. There's like this There's a wiring problem that I have never really took the time to figure out. There's something going on that is making shit weird. Or it's simply just like a power problem, not enough power. What snacks have you got me for today? I got water. I got water and hay fever. How about that? Does that work for you? Yeah, I'm sorry. The House of Blues is pretty boring. Yeah, this is gonna be for the next, like... This will be me for the next couple, like, month or so. Hay fever. Not much I can do, but... I mean... I'll do my best. Ah! Yeah, bye. Yo, sure. I just have to make sure that I take my meds. Apparently, there's a doctor that does shots for hay fever, which I'm considering. I'm considering them all. Yeah, once the eyeball starts itching, because for me it's like eyeballs, then it's like back of my throat, and then my sinuses. I got the triple threat. I first think like, oh, am I catching a cold? You know, and I got sniffles all year. You know, I'm the sniffles of the East, but there's something of what it's the eyes. As soon as I start scratching my eyes, I go, okay, it is that time of year. Because you don't really get that when you have a cold, right? So it's the eyes. Once the eyes start, I know it's over. It's absolutely over. Yep. All of my clients and stuff were also getting it too, and they had to record with the hay fever. It's a bad time for recording musicians right now, especially if you sing. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I bet it go in place for some plugins. You can just reuse your voice as some plugins. It might add some textures. Your eyeballs, throat, and your nose get shut down. It's true. But we power through. We power through. We do the best we can. Do you guys wait in Hawaii? Do you guys get hay fever? Is that like a thing? It's like for us, it comes from like a specific. Well, it depends on what, but me specifically comes from a tree. The tree is what causes it. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think so. It's only like cold and flu stuffs. いいよな. That's amazing. I want to bring that policy. Just cut down all those trees. Just those specific ones. 本当にやめてほしいわ。スギ花粉。Now I'm like, I have to wear a mask when I go out. Because Yeah, I just feel gross. And like, oh, I'm also just sneezing all the time too. So if I'm out and like everybody else is also sneezing. It's a bad time. Of course, it's the time that I have to like actually leave the house the most in the year. Hey, Acid, what's up? My friend who moved to Japan from Hawaii dies during a pollen season in VC. He just sounds all busted. Yeah. The mute button on Discord has never been more useful because I have to reuse it. The shortcut has never been more useful. Even though I miss it sometimes. Yep, it's here. It's officially here. The season is upon us. The blessing of the gods of Mother Nature. Is here to bless us. It's the heydays, man. What was I doing yesterday? I was thinking. Oh, yesterday I was making the vlog, but I'm trying to remember what I did this week. Friday's a good time for me to reflect on the things that I did this week, so I can prepare myself for next week. I went to the show, studio. Okay. Next week seems a little chill. Maybe not really. Maybe not so much. We'll have to find out. I'm going to the studio later today, so we'll probably figure out upcoming stuff. Pokopia ka. Pokopia looks good. I didn't watch the full video, but just from the trailers and stuff. They had that longer trailer like a couple months ago. Oh, vlog was 6. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's a cool direction. And then we have the Pokemon stream coming up at 11 p.m. tonight. Hopefully we get some good announcements there. Gen 10 release or announcement. And it's going to be like out. And it's going to be out this Christmas for sure. Oh, Pokemon Edition Switch 2. Definitely. I can see that happening. Yeah, Ari is out, which we need to play. It's a good day. It's a good day to be a gamer. What's the next big release that's supposed to be coming out? What's the big... After RE was like the big one for me at the beginning of the year. I need to get a Switch 2 myself before playing all these games. Dino Blade? Okay, yeah, for sure. Definitely looking forward to that one. Does Crimson Desert have a release date? Yeah, GTA 6. Soda, GTA 6 is this year, right? Supposedly. そうだよ。GTA6 あんじゃん。Man, I haven't played the Switch one in so long. It's time you make that upgrade. I predict GTA 6 gets pushed to next year. The hype for it is just unbelievable. Slay the Spire 2 early access March 5th, Crimson Desert out on March 20th. Crimson Desert is by the same people of Black Desert, right? Yeah, it's not an MMO. Is it just like a single player game? Is it at least multiplayer? Or is it purely single? That it kind of looked like it could be. What is it? Purely single player? Do you have a final trailer on that? I don't know if I watched this. Did I?
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
We fight those who wield power to prey on
The
weak,
real balance.
who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Freeman. The time
looks
is
sick.
coming to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Yeah, that looks awesome. Monk class for the win.
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
Oh, I don't know you can ride like mechs. Oh, すごいわ。
Your path, for at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
やば。But then again, very cinematic. I want to see how it plays. Honestly, the part I don't get is that you have multiple characters you can swap to, but everything about it points to you not traveling as a party. But maybe I missed something because I haven't seen all of it. I feel like there's like a Dragon's Dogma thing going on. I kind of feel that vibe. When I saw like the battle a little bit, it kind of feels like that too, which would be fun. I enjoyed the battle system of oh yeah, if they have a Seeker's Token quest, then that game gets a 2 out of 10 for me, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to just let that one slide. Will Crimson Desert be the game of the year failed unoptimized slop? Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know if I could run it on my PC. Okay, let's see the 30th anniversary Robbie made here. Wait. You guys see it top left? I can't. Let me pop it up. Such old pictures. Hell yeah. Right. I was scared of the optimization stuff, so I played it on console, is what I remember. Yeah. That being said, the Sphinx quests are optional, so. Old reminder, photo for a reminder that you're in your 30s. That's right. We were definitely not in our 30s when that image was taken. When those photos were taken, we were still in our bright 20s, late 20s. Best armor in the game isn't optional. Freaking, I don't remember, but I just remember doing the Seeker's Token quest. When you think about it, we were only in our 20s for like 3 years on Twitch. Oh no, I saw something about, I didn't read any of it. I read it for a second and then I got like, I moved on, but I saw a lot of things about like, there's a new banning system now for Twitch. Chat ban versus VOD ban or something. Did you guys hear about that? Yeah, なんかね、なんか、いや、なんだけど、I don't know if I, なんか、待ってね。I think Requiem out. I haven't checked though. They changed their policy on bans. Streaming suspensions. A streaming suspension is issued when a violation occurs on stream or in a VOD clip. You get suspended from going live, creating stories, participating in stream together sessions, or uploading VODs. Suspensions are temporary, will last 24 to 30 days. Now, this is a new one. Chatting suspension is issued when a violation occurs in chat whispers. Whispers? Fuck are people doing in the DMs of Twitch? Anyways, there are other forms of writing on Twitch. If your account is suspended from chatting, you will not be able to access certain features like related to chatting, including chatting on other channels. So there's, okay, 2 suspensions for chatting and also streaming. Okay, got it. And this one's like a permaban. Because when you get banned on Twitch before, not only could you not stream, you couldn't log into that account. It wouldn't let you log into your account. And if you're going on a different account, you can get permabanned. They like don't let you use Twitch. So. Because they would think that you're trying to like, because you could just make another account. Ban evasion. And if your account receives a streaming suspension or chatting suspension, you will only lose access to specific features related to your violation. For either type of suspension, you can continue to watch streams, follow channels, and use other Twitch features not restricted by your suspension type. I don't know why they keep making things more complicated. I've always said this. I don't think this is... I don't think it's, like, necessary to make everything so, like... per situation as a platform. Fuck it, dude. If you're banned, you're banned. And then you give them a time and it's over. Rather than that, they should spend more time being more transparent and open about why someone got banned, so they know not to do it next time. That's the real problem that people have with banning. Dudes that are getting banned in chat know why they're getting banned. Like, chatters that are getting banned are probably not going, I wonder why my racist comment got banned. Whispers cheering. Yeah, they're like, they branch out so much. They branch out so much because they don't want to be like, they want to be like the cool teacher in school, you know, that gets you. Just like, there's other things that we need to be focusing on, or I would like to see. Appealing, not that this has anything to do with us, but I did see it like rolling around. It was making the rounds. Now it's too tight. Streaming suspensions allow users to watch and chat in other channels. Right, so what happens is now streamers that are banned can actually still use it. I think they just want more users to be on Twitch, because it used to be that you couldn't even log in, so they were losing users that are getting banned. That's how it plays. That's how it plays out. Those people are always whining about getting banned when not saying anything, that they got banned for speaking the truth. Yeah. Twitch is genuinely a mess. Right now, it's not right now, I guess for a bit. I feel like they're trying to please everybody, but it's kind of, I would have to agree at this point that they're digging a hole deeper and deeper. So damn. I do like that they're experimenting with different things. I always will back people that are trying to experiment. Like, even if stories didn't work and I didn't agree with it, I appreciate that the platform, at least as someone that creates on this platform, I appreciate that they're trying new things. But all this, like, rules stuff needs to just, like, they just need to, like, be like, these are the rules, these are it. We're not gonna look at this stuff. We're just gonna let some of this shit slide and we're just not gonna talk about it. But this we're gonna set in stone, and that's just, and we're gonna get hated for not, but that's okay. It's to keep the platform lively. It's fine. They don't need to be like rules A, B, C, D, E, and then they have to keep explaining why the in-between rules are like justified. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. Keep making new shit. Keep making new features. Keep making new, you know, stuff like that. I like that. They completely stopped doing the whole like, when stories came out, I was like, whoa, that's cool. Like, I tried using it, but like with the discoverability and whatnot, it doesn't really do anything. But hey, who cares? Like, that's kind of cool. Even when the mobile app, you know, even when the mobile app just turned into that nightmare of like, it just turned into TikTok, and there was a huge misinterpretation of like what Twitch is as a platform and the behavior versus TikTok, the viewer behavior. Still, you know what? New challenges. They rolled a lot of that stuff back, and they keep challenging. I like that. Keep doing that. Stuff like this is irrelevant. You don't need to. I don't think you need to be spending your time on splitting what kind of ban you get. People want simplicity. In terms of that. Even as people that don't stream, and like, why would you make it more complicated for, like, it's okay if you make it complicated for us. You know, at the end of the day, for people that stream, the people that are watching, make it simple as fuck. It should be as clear as day. Yeah, Twitch mobile, it has not been the best in a while, but still. I do like that they're trying. But I think it's pretty obvious to you guys too, right? Or like just anybody that uses the internet, that it's so, they become really indecisive about things depending on what the creators on this platform do. If that makes sense. The biggest players, the money makers, they seem so like wishy-washy about shit when there's like drama, which the company side should not. They should have power over those people. Being like, you know what, these are the rules, you guys abide by. If you guys don't want to use our platform, that's fine. But it's like, I don't think they have that confidence right now. So when things kind of go down or there's talk about something, when the platform kind of like is aware of that and starts making TOSs aware of that, it's kind of like, dude, it's okay. People are still going to be streaming on your platform. Yeah, because they're afraid that they're going to jump ship. It's like, you shouldn't be afraid. Like, you should, that kind of like, as a platform, I don't think there's different moves that you can make that doesn't show that you're afraid. Hold your ground type stuff. Sometimes the drama leads to positive change, though, like Yuck's warning for combining YT and Twitch chats. Now Twitch won't enforce that rule. That's good. That's good. That was a silly rule to begin with. I think everybody agrees that rule makes no sense, so... See, but that whole idea, right? The whole idea of not being able to combine chat, that's another, like, insecurity thing. right? That's like insecurity 101. It's like, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Because let's be real, if Google really wanted to make the big play into streaming, it would eat up Twitch in a day. But they won't. They don't. Because they know that it doesn't make money. If Google's like, all right, you know what? From today, we are actually going to put more resources and actually try to give streaming a go and we're going to actually become the streaming platform. They could easily do that, but they won't. They'll only do like a little bit at a time because streaming is just bad business in general. For the platform side, it's so hard to make it work. Combined or not, people can still know if they're a YouTuber or a TikTok chatter. There'll always be a division. Yeah, I think it's more about that jump ship thing. You know, they wanted to keep. They had this thing about how they wanted to keep like the community on Twitch special. You know, but that's not up to the platform. The community is owned by the person that made the community. So it's their community is the point that they're missing entirely. It's not because it was Twitch. Yes, that's the platform that everyone gathered on, right? But like, if you go to a bar that you always hang out with your friends, that bar is not going to be like, wait, I saw that guy from a different bar. He's not allowed. He can't be your friend. That dude cannot be part of this community. Or like if I was FaceTiming my friend, that was not at that bar at a different bar, the guy doesn't come up to me and go, dude, you stop FaceTiming. FaceTime. The people that you talk to in this bar are only people that are in this bar. Your friends are only here. So stop. That's what they're doing. It's like, no, that's not what. People have attachments to the great features of Twitch and the community on Twitch and the culture of Twitch. I agree. I 100% agree. But that doesn't mean that the people that are here, they're here because of us before they're here for Twitch. People aren't walking around buying Twitch merch. They're buying blluist merch. Well, YT doesn't give a fuck, right? Like, well, why? The YouTube is just kind of like, yeah, you guys do your own thing, because they have a different whole platform of videos. But besides that, if they tried, they would eat up Twitch in a day. But they won't. It's just not worth it. That's why I appreciate platforms like Twitch. And that's why platforms like Kick exist in the way that they exist. There just needs to be like insane amount of funding that's unrelated to streaming. That's the big point. They have to make their money off something outside of streaming to even make a streaming platform work. Because to them, it's just a huge billboard. They're not making money off streaming. We suffer Twitch so we can enjoy blluist. Yeah, that's right. They used to not allow multi-streaming. That's also crazy too. That's also like a very like recent thing, right? Hey, Nightwing, how you doing, man? Doing good, dude. I'm getting hit with a hay fever, but I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing good too. まあ頑張ってほしいのよ。Streaming is like sports cars. It's cool. It's just people don't buy them. Yeah. I'm cheering on. I always cheer on Twitch. I always do. It's an important place, and it's like I want them to improve. I do have an attachment. As a streamer, I have an attachment to Twitch to a certain point. So I do want them to get better. Or like I do want. And I think the people that get really mad at Twitch, not all of them, but not every single one, but most people are doing it because they like Twitch. If they didn't care about Twitch, nobody would even comment. Of course, there's just haters to be, hating to hate, of course. But I think a lot of people actually really want Twitch to be special. That's why they voice their opinions. If nobody was using Twitch and nobody cared about Twitch, things like this wouldn't blow up. I think that's what's important. I'm a Twitch hater. I mean, for you, I'm completely justified. Twitch is just completely unusable for you. It's just there's no other platforms that. I mean, thank God YouTube is slowly starting to kind of put a little bit of more power here into streaming, but who said that? Ganbatte, Twitch. Don't lose focus is all I gotta say. To the important things. I will always support Twitch, so please. Gambare. Stop making changes. I'm okay with that. Like features and stuff like that. It's this TOS stuff that they don't need to. They need. It's fine. They like. I wish there was somebody there and just being like, it's fine. It's fine. Even if the numbers, like, there's proof of, like, the numbers going down for, like, a couple months, it's fine. In 10 years. Well, let's think of it in 10 years. Oh, the ghosts are coming in. You guys going to the tubes. Let's go. Double chat. Get the engagement up on both. Oh man, that's a true blluist warrior right there. I wonder if that's against TOS. I just realized. Because you can get third-party apps that I'm using right now to look at Twitch and YouTube chat. It's combined. There. You can chat in both channels with a click of a button. I wonder if... I feel like that's another, like... gray line. See, it causes stuff like this. Where it's like, but can you do this? But can you do that? That's why we shouldn't be so, like, specific about... rules. No, we're not leaving behind Twitch. We cannot. Oh god. It's all over the place. Now people on Twitch, now the on-screen chat has never been more important. I'll make it bigger. The emotes? I mean, ask Roy. Roy's been killing it. I feel like Roy's been really good at utilizing the YouTube emotes. じゃない? Twitch has got its problems. But then again, I don't really. I actually like that posted before too. Like I only knew about it reading it with you guys. That was the first time I realized, like, oh, that's the two different things. One thing I don't like about YouTube is that paying to be a member gives you no benefits. Is that? I'm sorry, I don't know too much about it. Is that not something we can do, like emotes? You can do like member only streams and member only which you can do here too, but like member only videos and stuff, right? Oh, you still get ads? Okay, I didn't know that. That sucks ass. I didn't know that. From Tier 1 メンバー限定のチャット、新しい動画への早期メンバーへの早期アクセスメンバー限定のショート動画、メンバーへの呼びかけ、メンバー限定のライブ配信。You're right, it doesn't say anything about ads. Okay, that's pretty dog. Yeah, so it's only just features. Ninja-kun, do your job. There you go. I didn't know that. I thought at least in that channel it's ad-free. So they want you to get premium plus sub. That's pretty crazy. I do like member only videos and stuff. The idea of that, like if we had a bigger, like if for some reason we had to move over there and that was like our main place, I would make it would give us incentive to do like member only videos. It'd be like Patreon almost. It's closer to Patreon. I think one of the things that I don't see being utilized is the member only, the sub only streams. I feel like that's a really good feature, but I don't see many people doing it. We used to do it for like a while on certain days. It's cool that you can change the price of memberships. Yeah, it's really like Patreon. I've been a premium guy for longer than most people because I sleep to Sound of Rain videos and don't want jump scares. True. Yeah, YouTube Premium changed my life, for sure. Sub-only streams are really good as an idea. Because Twitch doesn't have discoverability. And everybody knows that, but for some reason people are still like banking on that. They won't do it. But I think if you have a strong community, if you know that discoverability is dead, then or it doesn't really exist, sub-only streams are only good things. Not like all the time, but for like a special stream. Turbo will get all the ads to go away, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I probably wouldn't put anything on members only. But I think I would do like member only streams. No gnome scaring you every 2 hours. Some MMOs have that kind of stuff built in now. Twitch Sings, yeah, I remember that. How long did Twitch Sings last? Demo. What was it? Twitch Sings had a library of songs that you can pick from, right? And then that got shut down? Was that how that worked? Or it wasn't any song, right? In that sense, Twitch is a lot more lenient. Because they just mute the VOD. Yeah. They probably had a deal with all these songs for a certain amount of time, but people didn't do Twitch Sings enough to make it seem worthy. It feels like they almost take like the modern gacha game approach where they like put out a game and they're like, oh, it doesn't work for like, we tried it for a year, it wasn't good, pull the plug. Even though they spent so much money on it already, they didn't see any future in it. I think there's space to innovate, but if they do these things for a little longer, definitely didn't have to. If they did, the rights are free. Go take it. You can have them. Actually, I can't even say that. That's not even up to me. Oh yeah, I did see the Blue Point stuff, yeah. Atta ne. So man, because on mute, if you play anything copyrighted music on YouTube, the whole video gets demonetized. So it's like, I don't know if you get. I wonder if like your super chats and stuff also get taken away. Probably not. I don't know enough there. No, sorry guys, no Bloodborne for the PC. Super chats go directly to you. It's a split. Super chats are a split, I believe. It's like 60-40 or something. So bits are direct. Super chats are not. Yeah. Like stuff like that. Twitch is super smart about that. I think that's brilliant. I thought there already was a PS4 emulator out there. Or I wouldn't be surprised if there was. I guess. Maybe I'm talking about PS3. Maybe it stops at PS3. I'm gonna make some coffee. Give me one. I'm gonna be gone for like 2 minutes. Please talk about your favorite. Oh yeah. First coffee of the day. What are you guys talking about? Banana, mango milk. Mmm. I feel like a lot of people will be playing Stories 3 and Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert, especially. I feel like Monster Hunter. I think Blue was playing Stories on stream the other day. Hey Trav, what's up, man? I'm already getting backlogged. I'm already getting backlogged. Any cool music you guys are listening to? I need new music. Any cool Rex? I need more different kinds of music. Disappear Navy, I forgot to. I heard they suck. I went to work the other day, and then the person that I was working with was like, "Are you guys gonna tour with Dog Bed?" And I was like, "You know Dog Bed?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've been listening to it a lot." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "So when you guys like thinking of touring and stuff? Like, we'd like to support that tour." And I was like, "No, we're not ever going to do that. But thank you." One of the guys doesn't even live here, so, but I appreciate it. It gets brought up time to time. I feel like I put it out there, but it's not really like, you know, I don't like heavily promote it or anything. Bosco coming in with a 26, you beast. Thank you. It wasn't a fan, but it was like, hello. Thank you, man. I'm not. I mean, okay. I won't say never, ever, ever, but I mean, we don't live in the same area. If there's a time that, if the stars align, and maybe. Oh, this ballad. What? I can't click the link. Hololive? It's a VTuber song? Is it? Yeah, some of these VTubers, really good singers. They're super talented. I guess they're digital idols, so it makes sense. There was one VTuber that I don't know the name of, but popped up, and they were doing karaoke, and they were doing a bunch of pop punk songs, and I was like, "This is my girl." They're playing like the Wonder Years or something, doing karaoke. The story so far, I was like, that's the last time I saw her, but. お、マイヒーローアカデミアじゃん。Mighty You. The idea of VTubers is truly bonkers. It's pretty simple. It's gotten more simple over the years, I feel like. Like the idea that there's like a virtual person that people watch is that kind like the more of the viewer and the creator aspect of it. Indigo Land and Guess no Kiwami いいね. You really like the indie slash pop Japan scene and like that. But anime music is good. But since we started watching Orb, of course the Sakanakshon song Kaiju is all was everywhere, but to hear it in that on that show is great. Maybe it's my need for human connection. I don't know that. Sort of the, yeah, I agree. If that's what you are, I think that's what I'm also. I like human connections. Not to say that VTubers aren't humans, but I get it. They portray themselves as, the whole point of it is to portray themselves visually as an anime character, a non-existent being. It's just a visual like illusion. Disband. Wait. Arigato. I'm tabbing all of these, so thank you. Young Rising Suns. Okay. I like how the first song is called Sad. It has 41 million streams. Don't they all throw out the backstory like 2 seconds? やめてあげなさいよ. Don't say that. They have their lore. They have their lore. Kemuri? Are you talking about the legendary punk ska band here in Japan? Kemuri は最高よ. Kemuri's amazing. I got to work with one of the guitarists of Kemuri. He's in a different band. And I got to write lyrics for one of his newer projects. Super nice guy. So, that's a good point. It's like there's like two different, now that VTubing has become so big, there's people that just literally don't want to show their faces, which makes sense, but they still want to connect and stream, so it splits into two ways. The entertainer as a VTuber or VTuber as a means to stream. Those are two completely different, I think, like reasons for the same result. Or some people started off one way, ended up the other way. So down there. So if you don't like the acting aspect of it, then like, and I don't think acting is fake. It could be like, 例えば, there's a little bit of like voice acting involved, you know, because if you think about it, if you had a character and it wasn't you and it was someone that was like this dream character, I feel like it's pretty natural. Like you'll probably get used to it after a while and it'll get old, but for a while, there's a little bit that will like make you try to be that character. I think that's completely natural as a human being. And also a lot of these people aren't like professional VAs or anything. So some of them are, but I think it's totally natural that they kind of like get into character, if that makes sense, and like with the voice registry and all that stuff. And I think that might be like uncomfortable when you watch people like me, you know, or like other people that are just camera and we're just hanging out. So I get that. The dead internet theory. So oversized personality when he streams is, so I'm guessing that's his VTuber character. Yeah, it makes sense. And that's fun. I think it's for people that enjoy that. The good point. I know people who IRL feel like they're acting and I feel the same disconnect towards them. それもめっちゃわかる。だから I don't like idols. I don't, no wait, I shouldn't, that's not that blunt, but like I don't connect, or I never really was interested in like real idols. Because that, even if they're not VTubers, the whole idol thing to me was always hard for me to connect with. Because I have such a strong connection to music and the person connected to the music, I've never been like, I'm like, oh yeah, this song's playing on the radio 24/7. Okay, it's fun to do it at karaoke, but I'll never ever listen to it in my private time, if that makes sense. And I think that's the same thing. It doesn't matter if they're a virtual avatar or a real person. When someone is clearly an idol, to me, it's like... But Korea does it really well. Where they'll have like an idol turn into like a hip-hop guy, and then he'll be like... He's still like a... Yeah, no, Korea does it the best. Japan's not very good at that, in my opinion. Imp-chan itana. Yeah. When I was Imp-chan, it was great. I got to be in a character because he was drinking all the time. I was like, oh, I should drink too. You see? He's making me feel things that I normally wouldn't feel without him. I was playing a character. Dude drank a lot, okay? Imp-chan was going through fucking beers after beers. Yes, yeah. なんかね、でも、again, no, this is a good opportunity. Imp-chan やってる時に、even though, you know, it's very like, you know, even that, there's like a mode switch. あるよ。It probably doesn't, I don't like change character because he's just me, but like, there's like a moment where you're like, and the way that you guys also interact affect it too. You get the way you guys interact with this avatar, and then the way that I have these conversations. There's a little, even with Imp-chan, like there's a little bit of it. I think Korea has a chokehold on R&B and rock for Japan. Since their personalities are artificially produced by the talent agency, yeah. Idol culture is pretty fucking dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Especially because you guys probably know idols here start really young. It's like moms sending in these audition things for their kids because they want, and they come out from like, not from like Tokyo, they come out from like, you know, where they would deem like a dead-end town, but then they believe that their daughter or son could be the next big thing. This is like ages ago. I don't think it's like this anymore, but would just send it in for them to, you know, for a dream to be an idol in Tokyo, you know, kind of thing. I think it's not intentional. Even if the VTuber tries to be genuine, they will fall into some sort of act naturally. That's what I'm saying, right? Like when you have that on you and you see your character, you kind of get into that character, and the more you do it and you start to gain a following because of that, you start to lose. I bet VTubers have intense identity crisis. I bet they're like, which one's the real me sometimes? Like there's like a crisis that happens where it's like, because they get used to it, that becomes their skin. So they're like, and I feel like that's a real problem that they like, that like fucks with them mentally, like really hard. I could see that. Aldo has that and she's not even an idol. It's like the Japanese version of the Miss America pageant thing, yeah. I don't know how intense it is over there. I've seen images which are crazy. I swear to God, like I've seen pictures of like the Miss America pageant. They look like babies. I'm like, it's super uncomfortable. Just being anonymous can also fuck you up. Yeah, the biggest idol guy that he passed away, but he was like the fucking worst PDF. So the guy that owned like the biggest boys idol agency over here was a huge PDF. Once he passed away, they had to, yeah, Johnny. So, SMAP とかね. K-pop idols are getting younger. Recently, there's been idols at 13. Really? Damn, man, that was the one thing that I thought was cool about K-pop was like they weren't doing that, the Japan thing where everyone's like 12 years old. Because I was thinking like, why did that feel so natural to me growing up, right? Because a lot of them were on TV and they'd be like, hi, I'm 13. And that never like was like, oh, that's weird. And I was like, oh, that's because I was 13. That's because I was younger than these guys. I was younger. I was like 9 or 10. That's why it didn't seem weird. But like now that I'm an adult, I'm like, huh. What are we doing here? The weirdest thing about K-pop is they make them have plastic surgery. Regarding plastic surgery, I feel like the way that it's being perceived in, I think a lot of like model places, but like in Korea, it's just kind of seen differently. So I don't really have a problem with that, unless it's like forced. And like every idol and every big musician here has had it too. And if it's like, if it's forced on anything like that, that's fucked up. But I don't have too much of a hard stance on plastic surgery, if that's what they want to do. But again, yeah, if it's forced, that's crazy. I don't know. K-pop just reusing, stealing everything they can off black artists. To be honest, it's a bad look. I agree that a lot of it is, even like 10 years ago when K-pop was really, really big, that's what they were doing, but they do it really well. Japan has tried doing that, and oh my god, they suck at it. And they can actually like, I would argue that Korean producers and the way that they like show themselves and just everything about the entertainment, it's like dark, but damn, they understand the West a lot more than other Eastern music industries. I would say the best. They outsource hang out. True. Yeah, that's another thing is that Japanese people stay in Japan. reality show where one of the female idols like under 15. Ma na, so got. Yeah. It's kind of forced when you have to add your photo to your resume for literally any job. Ma, demo na. I don't know. I don't really. Plastic surgery, well, it's like up. If it's up to you, like if that's the choice that you want to make, go ahead to kanji kana. I don't have a strong feeling towards that or opposition against that. Parents need to make life decisions for their child. Child can't make. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Gimme song that came out where they say the N-word. Jeez, dude. Oh. Yeah. There's a word. There's a Korean word that sounds like it. That's. Oh, it's actually the N word. There's commentary. I thought M-Flow did a good job with infusing Western and Eastern hip hop. Love what they do in the genre. Yeah, M-Flow is. I'm a big fan of M-Flow. From like. Those guys come from the same, not the same school, but the same background as me. So Verbal's kind of like, well, all of them, Lisa Verbal and Takahashi Taku, they're all like from international schools. So like, you know how I'm Japanese, but I have a lot of Western culture in me, the way that I speak English. It's a group of them. So that's why you get with Verbal's insane taste. I would say like, I know it's like a dead word, but dude is like the epitome of swag. His stage presence, his lyricism, everything about him is he's so cool. And the beats. Takahashi Taku no beats. Honestly, K-pop idols really change the standards for people when it comes to relationships. People are going to Korea to look for an idol-looking person to get hit with reality that Korean people don't look all like that. Oh, it sounds like a lot of those people that come to Japan for the same exact reasons. I feel like that kind of idea exists in a lot of Asian countries. Come Again has become like, it's blowing up. Excuse me, it's blowing up on Japanese social media because like that song really represents a time that is romanticized right now on social media, and I'm really glad it's that song because fuck yeah. It's like it fits the aesthetic, right? Hey, Grandma Aiden, what's up? Jin, what's up, what's up? What the man? They did release a new, yeah. They had a version on First Take. Yeah, I do have. Yeah, I have a Tamagotchi Paradise. Aru. Let me see. I need to feed it. Yeah, the purple one, nice. It's addicting, man. I want to get the blue has 2. I have 1, and I want to get like the exclusive one, the dragon. Yeah, I remember you commented on it on the videos saying that. Yeah. It's addicting, dude. The Jade one? Yeah, Blue got the Jade one. That was the first one she got. That was really hard to get. When I'm not the token English hype man speaker on an M-Flow track, I missed out. Yo, nice. Yeah, Jade is sick. There's rumors that a new one's supposed to be coming out. Well, probably later this year, but... keeping my eye out. I just saw someone, or like saw a post being like, these prices are crazy, and then it was like... not Paradise, but the older ones were going for like $400. Like used ones. How many hats do you think M-Flow owns though? All of them. Just owns New Era. Just owns all of them. Speaking of M-Flow, Nigo is one of the coolest things. The dude is just like a beast, but he's officially starting. He uploaded. It was in the news that he's the creative director for Family Mart, which is like the fucking most like it's pure taste. Like I was just like, this dude just fucking gets it. And so he's the creative director for Family Mart. That dude is just sniped that. He fucking like, that's like the coolest thing, honestly. And he just posted something on, it was on an article, but he officially posted something. I think he's rebranding as Famima. I don't know if he's trying to make a, because that's what Japanese people call Family Mart. We call Famima. We just shorten it. But he's like officially made a logo for it. And I don't know if it's a brand underneath Family Mart or there's a new thing, but the project's actually starting. So I'm really excited. I wanted one when I was a kid so bad, but my parents didn't get me one. These new ones are so good. I wouldn't get the normal one. I think it's a little too like simple, and I would just get bored. This one's actually like, I'm actually hooked. All I Want Is You, yeah. That the whole record's really good. The only thing Nigo failed at is not making insane amounts of money every time. Because I think, shit, there was like a TV documentary of Nigo, like in the early 2000s, and he was just like, oh, I forgot his story, but that guy is like, he comes out of like nowhere, but just had a love for clothes, and his taste was just off the charts. And then when Bathing Ape was blowing up, but then for every store he has to do all the interior design. He has people like making like the actual sets, but like he's the one that displays all the clothes, and like I doubt he still does that, but I mean, yeah, he probably doesn't do that anymore. But Paradise ones are 100 steps ahead of the old ones, yeah. I don't know too much about streetwear, but he's an interesting person. And then Teriyaki Boys. He sells 50 and gives 50 to random popular people. Oh, really? Seeding, as they say. He sold his house, and now it's like a Bape museum. Because his house is so insane. His original house is like a Bape. You can like visit it as a Bape museum. I don't know if they still do that, but I never owned Bape, but Actually, wait. I showed you guys the Bape flashlight. I have one flashlight from Bape. Yeah, I do have the flashlight. That's right. That's right. Yeah, 楽しみだな. Right now in Family Mart, they have a lot of clothes. That's actually really good. I think that's him too. And then there's Family Marts where they have little crane machines inside. They started adding little like crane like arcade UFO catcher things. And it's placed very strategically right behind the coffee machine. So while you wait for your coffee, you can just go for it. I didn't know Okamoto Taro's house is, first of all, in Aoyama, and second of all, that it's a museum. You have a good one, man. Audio, ne. It's crazy. People that like hearing stories or how these people. He's gone. He can be unhinged. Yeah, Okamoto Taro is wild. Yeah, I need to go to more of these exhibits and stuff like that. I used to go to a lot. There was one where it was like... There was one that was just full of phobias that we went to, but I didn't know that you had to buy tickets ahead of time, so we couldn't go in. There was a exhibit full, and the whole thing was just about phobias. And it displays like all these videos and actual exhibits of things that would like trigger phobias. And I thought that was interesting. Maybe, yeah, I think that's spiders. Yeah, yep. The video was just like a clock, and then slowly like spiders come out from like the back of the clock. There was a video of that one specifically, so I know, like online. And I was like, okay, that doesn't trigger me because I don't have arachnophobia, but still, that's disgusting. Like Did you see the clip of the clearly Japanese woman shoulder checking a kid at Shibuya Crossing? なんか見たかも. Wait, let me go to the bathroom. Hold up. Wait. I did see something about that, but I didn't actually see the video. I'll watch it. Wait, hold on. That woman has anger problems? Not which it was insane. Is that crazy? Was that yesterday? Ah, これね, yeah, this video. これ昨日? どこだ？Oh, wow. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. There's 2 kids? There's a Japanese word for that? なんだ? Like a slang word? Shibuya 交差点女性子供 The Japanese post is it just なんだろうね、テント。Oh, now they're making it a racial thing because they're saying it's not like. Oh, because the family, what they're saying, yeah, this is whatever. Stupid. It's not. Let's not make it about a racial thing. It's just a horrible human being thing. There are literally 2 more white girls at the start of the clip also standing still. まあよくねえよな。What is this? There's like a slow. ぶつかりおばさん. Yeah, she was not having it that day. Oh yeah. So she checked that guy and then. There's nobody that's like defending this lady, right? In any way? No. They're saying they're blaming Japanese. He's saying as a Japanese person. They're saying the family didn't seem like they were Japanese. And it's just a Japanese person being racist. It has nothing to do with that. I think it's just she was just pissed. She probably had a really bad day. And there's a lot of people on the crossing. It's like a Friday or whatever. And then she's just a total dick. Yeah, she's obviously like just pissed. That's yeah, she's grumpy, dude. Shouldn't be doing that, of course, but she targeted a child. I don't think she targeted the child specifically. She just got in the way. The girl was just in front of her. That was it. I don't think she cares. And she just said, she just could. She has anger issues for sure, or it was just, like maybe something really fucking bad happened to her and she did something that's unjustifiable. To me, it's like. And it also could be that, like, the whole filming thing got on her nerves. There could be a ton of things. Still unjustifiable. I think it's stupid and crazy, but Maybe she was also sick of people filming on the crossing, and she saw that. Wasn't like it could be a combination of things. But I don't think like she's. It doesn't seem like she's out there to hurt people. To hurt people. It was like, I just need to get from point A to point B. I'm not having the best day. People are filming everywhere. It's fucking annoying. And then, yeah, it's bad. It's not good. I'm just saying. Like, I don't think she went out that day being like, I'm gonna go to the crossing and hurt somebody. It's still bad behavior. You could just easily walk to the side, but you know. I think she's probably like she's going through some shit. I worry about that. The fact that people are doing things that are unacceptable like that. But I don't think they're actually like just bad people. She'd be running, because that's the thing. I think normally she wouldn't. She's no, like statistically speaking, it's most likely that it wasn't like she goes around and, or else she'd be do something worse. I feel like. I just opened Instagram, see if it's trending, and it's literally the first post I saw. Dame ne. People are like overly angry about people like filming in the crossing, man. Must get tiresome. It depends. There's some people that really create a scene, and I'm like, get the fuck out of the way, please, because you're like taking up like half of the street. But most cases, it's very casual. Like if I was visiting Japan, I would do the same thing. Famous crossing. This is the place. Take a little video. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here. And very like, you know, casual stuff. But there's people that like take music videos on there. Music videos there, which I do understand it would make a good aesthetic for a music video or like a video, but like sometimes when there's like hundreds and hundreds of people crossing at the same time, it does get annoying. My brother's around 196 centimeters. It's great to walk places with them. The crowd just makes space. Taka. That's so tall. Yeah. I hope the girl was fine too. If the video is being posted, I hope she got checked pretty hard. It makes me worry. What's making people that angry and doing things that are just not acceptable? People sprint ahead and get photos, which is fine. Even if you're just with people, because maybe like having it crowded is something that you want to do. You need to go in there. I think it's fine. It's just I guess I don't go to Shibuya Crossing. Maybe that's another thing. I don't go there on the daily basis, so it doesn't really bother me. I went to Shibuya on Wednesday on a rainy day, so everyone had their umbrellas out and it was super crowded, but like, I mean, I guess also because I lived here, I'm kind of used to it. It's an emerging thing. Exactly. It's not like a... People are pissed. People are unhappy. And people are doing things that... It's good that that's on film because it's like... It really shows that people are just not happy, man. I don't think there's any reason to like... try and dox this woman, and I don't know if that kind I feel like with the internet now, people are just trying to like find this woman out and like make her into like an evil person, but I don't think what she did was evil, but or just unacceptable. But I think there's a bigger issue at hand that makes people do that. That's my first impression. Like, what the fuck is like, what made... She probably wasn't like this, like, before. She had more common sense. People need hobbies, man, huh? Man, eh? So now it's... I thought it was AI. I also just saw real on Shibuya. The Hachiko statue was spinning. I don't even know what's real anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if they made like... If they did that for a day. That's all. That's true. I don't know anymore what's AI. Sometimes I can't really tell because it's either people do just ridiculous things or the AI videos have like that perfect line to make it look real but a little crazy. 確かにもう That's a good point. I saw an AI anime, yeah. AI fight of Makima and Gojo. あるね。でもさ、that shoulder check thing probably happens like happens right now. It's happening right now as we speak. Is how common it probably is. Of course not like hopefully not to like kids and shit, but like you know, it is a crossing. It is like one of the most dense places at peak times. I gotta say, people who stop in the middle of doorways and major walkway affairs are not thinking about making everyone around them divert to get past their selfish designs. Yeah. Of course. If you're in the middle of like a really crowded place, you're not thinking about the people around. But I don't think everybody's thinking about the people around at all times, you know? So that's just what it is. And if you're here for like a week and you've never been here and this is like, let's say it's a lifelong dream to come to visit Japan for a week or something, or like you've been saving up for a year, it's fine. You can be selfish for a second. Do your thing. Is my point of view. It's like, why not? I would want to if I was... I would want to be a little bit selfish and think it's okay for like a couple seconds. If I was trying to visit somewhere across the world and I've never like left my country or something like that, I think it's okay. I don't think we need to be that strict about it. If you're like hurting other people, that's different. But I think you guys understand what I mean. I would exert my dominance, fall down on purpose, and sue for injuries, and just create a bigger scene. And habit of holding my messenger bag in front of me in crowded areas and subways after I realized that the height of how I carry my bag would smack a little kid in the head. I had that with my tote bag the other day, where I realized I was in a crowded train and I just had my tote bag like this, and there was a kid right next to me, and I also have chains on my wallet, and it swings, and I was like, "Ah, これやばい," みたいな. Like, it's depending on which way it's. I don't want to hit somebody with my chain, so I always put my chain in my pocket. And my tote bag, I had to bring it up. I was like, wow, I'm like a walking death machine for kids, depending on where I am. Unintentionally. I gotta watch out. If hurting people gives you joy, then that's a different problem. This lady tripped and fell down right in front of me in Nagoya. I was the only person who seemed concerned. Yeah. Did you help her up? Meanwhile, this old man clicked his tongue and muttered something about people not watching what they're doing. Ah, not hold on that. I offered, but she said she was fine. Yeah, you get really embarrassed, panicked, and stuff like that. And like when something like that happens in public, the first thing you think is, just let this moment pass, please, please, please. So when people add attention to it, or like try to help you out, I think I would say the same thing too, because I just want the moment to pass and just erase that moment that it ever happened, because I'd be so embarrassed. That old dude being there, being like something, people not watching what they're doing, is fucking old head behavior though. Like such old head, just saying what a useless comment that doesn't do anything for anyone. I was a little surprised the other passerbys treated it more like a nuisance. I would feel like, I don't think everyone thought like that. Like that old guy. It's a very special way to think about it. I think. But yeah, I do understand difficulty. Just the social situation where it's hard for someone to just offer help, given that social situation. So more power to you that you went up and tried to help. I encountered a couple on the floor in Asakusa years ago. The man was clearly not okay, and the woman didn't know what to do and was just staring. I called security to help them because I was chasing a train. Also, I don't know how to help. Yeah, it was just a natural thing to do, and at least like in Tokyo, it's not natural. So that's great, man. Jesse, thank you so much for the 39 months, man. Hope you're all well. We're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good too. Mujize. Sometimes when stuff like that happens, you just don't know. I guess I don't encounter too much of those. It's either that or like it's really late at night and it's like they're just obviously really drunk and I'm like, yeah, I've been there. There's a guy that was sleeping on my shoulder and I was like, I was coming back home. It was like around midnight and the guy was just like sleeping on my shoulder and I was like, well, this is really uncomfortable, but I've been here. I've been in this situation before, so I'm just gonna let him sleep for a little bit. Yeah, I should have gotten his number, honestly. I started to have feelings for the guy. Like, I felt like I was at a movie theater on my first date, you know? I was like, damn, man, I feel that. I've been there before. So, thank you so much for the 56, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Let's hope it doesn't lag, dude. Welcome back. Clicking your tongue and being annoyed as your first instinct to someone having a fall, you're probably shit in most walks of life. You're probably old and just cranky, like, yeah. If that's your first reaction. Like, it's a nuisance to you that somebody fell across the street. It's like, dude, come on. Why would you care? The least you could do is just not do anything and just not have like a negative feeling towards it or just a feeling in general. Oh, if there was drool, oh my god, that would have been the line. I'd be like, sir. You can sleep on my shoulder for a couple stations, but drooling is a no-no. That's where I draw the line. Last time I clicked my tongue when being annoyed was someone blocking my way because they were filming a TikTok dance. I've thankfully not run into that where like my life got stopped by, you know, either like stupid shit like that. That is annoying. Hey T-Bone, how you doing, man? To be fair, the old guy was walking a little behind the lady too, so you have to walk to the side a bit. How dare she? How dare she? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember that. Since Heyday is coming, what's up, Raygon? Remember when Razer made an RGB face mask and got super clickbait? Natsukashi. I've stopped for a guy in a wheelchair that fell out and carrying a kid to wait until he could have a parent in his space, but most adults I run, it's your own shit to deal with unless you need medical help. I'm doing good, T-Bone. I just... long week. I still have another day of work. Today's the last day of the week, and then chilling. I go into work tonight at 6 p.m. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, I remember the Razer mask. I didn't know they got sued for clickbait. I didn't know you could get sued for clickbait. Do you take weekend off? No. If work calls on the weekends, then I'll be in there. I will be there. Because a lot of times, like, musicians have the weekends. They actually work on the weekends, depending on... because they have to work, like... a lot of them work, like, service jobs. So, the weekends tend to be free. But if something happens on the weekend, I'll be there. It's official, Blade and Kafka are there. I remember you talking about that last time. Sure. I hope the stranger to date is when I was at the park with my niece's nephew. One of the other kids had a fall and was bleeding slightly, and the mother came to me and asked me to call for help. It didn't end up needing an ambulance, but instead I ended up grabbing my car and driving them home. I was in a panic mode. Look at you. Superman. I hope the old man put his giant dog into his car. Well, recently I went to a ramen store, and it was one of those places where you have to buy the ticket before. And, you know, not to sound like a hero, okay? You guys have your stories, but sorry to flex, but someone bought a ticket from a ramen ticket, and they forgot it, so I picked it up and gave it to them. Sorry to flex. Sorry to flex. I know you guys have your own little stories, you know, but, you know, I kind of changed the world that day, you know. I picked up their ramen ticket and I gave it to them, so. That was, yep. I felt like a hero. Someone asked me where the nearest bathroom is recently. I didn't know. I said I didn't know. Completely forgot that I actually just went to the bathroom before that and immediately felt guilty, but she's like 10 meters away. She probably asked you. Oh, no, that wouldn't make sense. Could have been a villain and take their ramen instead. Yep. Helping strangers, that's right. And I helped somebody with their ramen ticket, so. I don't know, you guys. Hold up, I need to reply to an email. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. So, okay, let me check. This is the time that I'm responsible. What time am I going to work today? 6. Okay. 6時です。Unagi? I know people that don't like unagi, but I don't know if they're allergic, but I'm sure there are. I've never met anybody. If you do, can you let them know? Can you let me know so I can become friends with them and then go eat unagi and then eat their unagi? Thanks. I would love... I would like to make a public announcement that I want to befriend somebody that's allergic to unagi. Just know that every single time we hang out, we will be going to eat unagi and I will be having your plate, so... I would love to do that. Unagi's such a treat. It's so crazy. We used to do once a year at the company when I used to work at the company. At a company, it was like people eat unagi at the beginning of the year for like good luck for the company. Oh man, what a treat. I used to not like it as a kid because of the bones, but like, ooh. Now it's just amazing. And because Blue's parents know this, They're so nice, and they always take out the unagi when they're in town. Kabayaki sauce? I don't think anything will go as good as unagi. There's something really magical and spiritual about that. Me and Gray are probably not compatible friends. I'm actually allergic to not stealing Gray's food, so I'll be stealing that as well. いけると思うよ。Kabayaki sauce itself seems super diverse. Yeah, unagi is a treat from the gods. Did I read that might go extinct? Unagi might go extinct while we're alive. That would be the saddest day. That would be the saddest day ever. Wagyu ne. I don't really eat much like Kobe beef, obviously, like really expensive stuff. Also unagi too, but maybe the same. If someone said, do you want to go Wagyu or do you want to go unagi? I might say unagi. Natto and okura. I like them both as separate things, but I do like natto. I think I've eaten natto more. Natto's like one of my favorite foods. あ、コメダ言ってたね。Komeda's really good. That cake, that pastry dish with the ice cream on top. Okura natto is a thing. It's really good. Highly rec if you like it. The couches, yeah. You don't see too much Komeda in town, like in Tokyo. You have to actually like, find it. Every single time I went to Komeda, it was outside of Tokyo. Now that I think about it. Okura wa ii zo. Okura wa ne, you can use it for a lot of cooking stuff. But yeah, it's pretty gnarly. If you're not used to the texture, it's so gnarly. Natto ice cream 言ってたね。Yeah, natto is like just such like a core part of my childhood. I could easily go a week with just natto and white rice and like miso soup. Yeah, let's fucking go. That's what I'm gonna have today. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Actually, I shouldn't because I'm gonna go see clients. I made curry the other night, and I follow this like tempura chef on YouTube, and he makes these just random dishes that anyone can make. Like that's his YouTube channel, but he also has a tempura restaurant. He made this curry, it's like childhood curry, and he put bananas in it, and I was like, okay. I tried it out, it was really good. He said his mom would always make curry, just a packed curry, but always put bananas in it. And I tried it, it was very nice. You slice it and you put it in there with all the veggies, and then you put a little bit of soy sauce and honey. Not too much honey because the banana is already sweet. And then you put a little bit of ketchup for a little bit of that sour taste. Ooh! Mixed with the spices of just curry it's sweet, and then it gets a little not spicy, but you can feel the taste of spices. It's really good. Highly rec. 今日は味噌汁作ろうかな。I've been also into making like miso soup with a lot of stuff in it, so that's just like a dish instead of just a soup. It's so simple, but it's so good. It's so easy too, so it's great. I'd rather eat plain toast. Put natto on your toast. That's a thing. How about that? Natto toast is a thing. I used to put one thing. I used to put mayonnaise on toast and eat it. It's so good. Mayo toast 超うめえよ. It's so good. Japanese mayonnaise. Because I hear that they're very different things. Kewpie, ne? Is natto on toast just a Japanese version of British beans and toast? I want to try beans and toast. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, man? What's up? What's up? Ooh, abura soba. Huh. There's a pasta place in Japan, chain called Goemon, and they have natto pasta, and the natto pasta there is yabs. Absolutely yabs. It's so good, dude. Today's payday and my lunch is 3 boiled eggs with a protein shake, hopefully with that. Protein has become like working out has become like such a big trend here, which is nice because they have like really healthy stuff at Konbini that tastes really good. And they have these like protein sandwiches, and it's just like it has a lot of like, it's like chicken breast, a little bit of sauce, and then just like a shit ton of sliced eggs on there. It's good. I use it as a power up when I need energy, so I don't get hungry for like 6 hours. It's すごいよね。the power chicken sizes. Yeah, I drink those like protein shakes, like you said, like in that you get at the Konbini, yogurt, and then one of those like protein sandwiches, and I'm like energized. Open stream memes. ちょっと待って。やばいって。納豆アイスやめてよ。I don't like that it's like half melted too, the ice cream. That bugs me. Protein soda. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. I wouldn't try it. I took that during summer. Super lemon vitamin C drinks. In the little I think it's marketed as hangover drink. Oh, hi. Oh, no. The one that you had, I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to drink those in the morning too. Those aren't hangover drinks, but they're in the same section. Yeah. They have that, less concentrated, but in bigger bottles now. They're really good. So, I like the ones with the green glass bottle one was my favorite, and now they have like a one that's actually in a normal bottle. Yeah, it's so good. It's so sour. So then the green one, yeah, yeah, they have one in a normal bottle now. A lot less concentrated though. Yeah. yatte That was like my like let's get started, because if I drank coffee, my stomach would destroy me in the morning, so then I had to like wait a little bit. But that drink was fine for some reason. I'm gonna get lunch. You guys made me hungry, so I'm gonna go make some lunch. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ashita wa normal stream, right? It's not like we have anything weird going on. Yep. RE9. Resident Evil 9 kana? Yeah. We won't be streaming it, but the Pokemon 30th anniversary one, can't wait for that. Yeah, today's shorter stream round. Yeah. I don't know if I'll watch it on stream though, because I want to watch it. Actually, I don't even know if I'll be back at that time, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably play Resident Evil. All right, take care.